What is up, Xbox Nation? This is episode 7 of the Xbox Report. I'm your host, Cody Galat. Thank you for joining me each and every week as we dive into the news, latest games, and reviews for Xbox. All right, news story number 1. According to Pure Xbox, Obsidian Entertainment has confirmed their upcoming RPG, Avowed, will be fully playable in third-person mode. This feature has been in development for a considerably long time and provides players with an alternative to the primary first-person perspective. My thoughts on this: this edition enhances the game's appeal by catering to different player preferences, offering a third-person mode not only increases accessibility, but also adds to the replayability, showcasing Obsidian's dedication to versatile gameplay options. Y'all know, based on previous episodes, how excited I am for Avowed. I just hope my hype and hope aren't misplaced. I'm really excited about this one, and I can't wait for the game to come to Game Pass and us to actually check it out. Hopefully we get a release date soon. News story number 2. According to reports from VG Charts and Tech Radar, Xbox is planning to host its biggest booth yet at Gamescom 2024. This significant presence will be a focal point of the event, which runs from August 21st to August 25th in Cologne, Germany. Xbox's extensive lineup for the convention includes highly anticipated games like Avowed, Age of Mythology Retold, Ara, History Untold, and Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred, among others. What makes this year's Gamescom particularly notable is that Xbox will be the only major console manufacturer in attendance, as both PlayStation and Nintendo have opted out. This strategic decision allows Xbox to dominate the floor space, potentially leading to a greater exposure and heightened interest in upcoming titles. From a strategic standpoint, Xbox's expanded presence at Gamescom can be seen as an effort to solidify its market position and engage more deeply with the gaming community. This move could translate into substantial media coverage and fan engagement, setting the stage for a strong year-end performance. Overall, Xbox's substantial presence at Gamescom's 2024 signals their ambition to make a significant impact and ensure their games receive maximum attention from both media and fans alike. This is a bold and potentially very rewarding strategy in a competitive gaming market. It is kind of interesting. It seems like major console makers are kind of going away from the live events and having their own directs, but I think it is important, especially for Xbox, to market themselves as much as possible. That way they can hopefully increase their subscriber base for Game Pass. All right, now it's time for the main topic of the show: the end of the console wars, Xbox shift in strategy. Why the console war is over. The inspiration of the main topic comes from a former PlayStation head wanting to end exclusives and multiple consoles. So let's dive in. Market realities and strategic shifts. Microsoft has openly acknowledged that Xbox has lost the console wars, in traditional terms, with significantly lower market shares compared to PlayStation and Nintendo. In 2021, Xbox accounted for just 16% of console sales and 21% of console install base, according to Games Radar. This admission underscores a strategic pivot away from the conventional metrics of success in the gaming industry. Focus on ecosystem and services. Rather than competing head-to-head in console sales, Microsoft is increasingly focusing on its broader gaming ecosystem, particularly through services like Game Pass and cloud gaming. This approach emphasizes accessibility and engagement over hardware sales. The gaming industry is evolving with a growing emphasis on cloud gaming and streaming services. This shift diminishes the traditional concept of console exclusives and competition. Players now have more flexibility to access games across various devices, reducing the need for a dedicated gaming console. Xbox strategy aims to make gaming more inclusive and accessible, targeting a wider audience beyond just console owners. By providing high-quality games through Game Pass and leveraging cloud technology, Microsoft is building a gaming ecosystem that can thrive without relying solely on hardware sales. Market dynamics and competitor strategies. While PlayStation and Nintendo continue to perform well in hardware sales, they also recognize the importance of evolving their strategies. Nintendo, for instance, has carved out a unique niche with its hybrid console, the Switch, while PlayStation remains a strong brand due to its exclusive titles. However, both companies are also exploring services and innovations beyond traditional console gaming. In summary, the so-called console wars are becoming less and less relevant as the industry shifts towards more diverse and inclusive gaming experiences. Xbox focused on creating a robust gaming ecosystem through services like Game Pass and cloud gaming is a testament to this change. This new direction reflects broader trends in the industry where success is measured not just by console sales, but by the overall gaming experience and accessibility offered to the players. And my overall thoughts on this, we've mentioned this before. Xbox is building its brand as an ecosystem where you can not only play it on a box called an Xbox, but you can also play it, I think, in the future, potentially on your smart TV, on your laptop, on your phone. And I think that is like kind of the key. And I don't know if it's happening next generation, but at least, in the next 2 generations, I think there will be more accessibility for Xbox players, to play it everywhere, Xbox everywhere. So I definitely feel like the console wars that we traditionally thought of back in, the 90s, the console war actual book is like incredible. So I would go recommend it, Nintendo versus Sega. P.S. I was a Sega kid most of my life. Spoiler alert, we didn't win. But, I think that's just kind of an old way of thinking about how gaming is going to go. And I still love Xbox, and I don't think it's wrong to, have a favorite console maker or ecosystem that you play with. And, your friends might be there, your games are there. But I just think the landscape of gaming is changing. All right, now let's move on to games coming June 24th to June 28th. First, we have Foregone Encore, June 25th, optimized for Xbox Series X and S, and it will have smart delivery. Join Retina on a brand new Foregone adventure in this fast-paced classic 3D platformer. Building off the original gameplay, Foregone Encore features a slew of new movements like the double jump, sling, catapult, and toss jump. Okay, next we have Guardian of Banban 2, June 25th, optimized for Xbox Series X and S, and will have smart delivery. Continue the eerie story of Banban's kindergarten in Garden of Banban 2. Delve deeper into the bizarre, specifically abandoned underground facilities, and uncover the truth behind it with the help of your trusty drone, if you can survive meeting eccentric residents. They also are coming out with 3 and 4. I will not be reading those descriptions since it's in the same game series, but those are also coming to Xbox. Okay, next we have Graven, June 25th, optimized for Xbox Series X and S, and smart delivery. Go forth, pious priests, alleviate suffering, uncover deceptions, and smash the eldritch provisions encroaching upon reality with a stark late 1990s aesthetic that brings the first-person action-adventure Graven to life. Featuring character designs by Chuck Jones, famous for Duke Nukem 3D and Half-Life, and the voice talent of Stephen White, Blood, Fire Emblem, and Dusk in a dark yet distant medieval fantasy experience. Next, we have Battle Cakes, a snack-sized RPG coming June 26th. Indulge in a delicious adventure as you choose to battle or befriend your enemies to save the day your way. Personalize your cupcake hero and meet charming friends along the way. Leave the world better off than you found it in this turn-based RPG. Next, we have Dash and Swing, June 26, optimized for Xbox Series S and X. A fast-paced action platformer where you'll use your acrobatic skills to navigate through challenging levels, swing and dash through a variety of obstacles to reach the end of each stage. With intuitive controls and thrilling gameplay, Dash and Swing offers an exciting experience for players who love platformers. Go Go Jump, out June 26, optimized for Xbox Series X and S, will have smart delivery. Platforming adventure gets a survival twist in Go Go Jump. Take on all the jump masters as you earn badges in story mode or compete in various survival scenarios against your friends. Go Go Jump is a side-scrolling action extravaganza presented in a mix of 3D environments, hand-drawn HD sprites, and fully voiced hilarity. We have Frogue, I think, Frogue, if I'm pronouncing that right. June 27th, a stylish turn-based action platformer with bits of roguelike, bullet hell, and time manipulation. Dash through your enemies, freeze time, and throw your sword to solve every situation in your way. Next, we have Neo Sprint, June 27th, optimized for Xbox Series X and S, and will have smart delivery. Neo Sprint zooms back to life as a single-screen action racer for up to 8 players, paired with a robust track builder and initiative sharing tools, ensures a racing experience that satisfies speed demons and architects alike. The campaign mode, Grand Prix, obstacle courses, and time trials provide tons of pulse-pounding race content, and multiplayer modes make for chaotic fun. Next, we have Wild Seas, June 27th, optimized for Xbox Series X and S, and will have smart delivery. In this 2D tower defense game, you play as a friendly crocodile who possesses a jewel that has been passed down through the generations, protecting the nearby islands. Now, you need all the help you can get to combat the pirates who want to conquer everything in their path and steal the great jewel. We have AIM Labs, June 28th, optimized for Xbox Series X and S. AIM Labs is a training platform to help sharpen up your core FPS aiming skills with a comprehensive set of tools to improve your aim, regardless of which FPS you play. Dive in to specifically designed training exercises to master the art of flicking, tracking, and switching with detailed feedback that gives you valuable insights and guides you towards rapid improvement. That's interesting. It's like a game to train you how to play other first-person shooters better. That's kind of an interesting concept. Next, we have Gigantosaurus Dino Sports, June 28th, optimized for Xbox Series X and S, and will have smart delivery. On your marks for the Giganto Games, a roarsome sports party for 1 to 4 dinos. Play as Mazu, Rocky, Bill, and Tiny, and compete in 8 chomp-sized games. You'll fly across deserts, race across glaciers, blast targets with berries, and more. But look out, Giganto himself might just stomp into the action. How to Sing to Open Your Heart, remastered, June 28th, optimized for Xbox Series X and S. Princess Maya loves to sing and believes she can make her people happy with her song. This time she visits the human country Orloa and the leader Lars, the country of cat people. Relations between humans and the Lorcates has never been good, and Princess Maya experienced it herself in Aurora. Will her song be able to unite the hearts between humans and clearly I can't pronounce any names in this game, but go check it out. It's out June 28th. Next, we have Kingdom Dungeon Rage, June 28th, optimized for Xbox Series X and S, and will have smart delivery. The king has been taken hostage and locked inside a dungeon that changes each time you die or complete a level. Complete in challenges for becoming invisible, turning a world upside down, and a lot more as you up for this impossible task. Last Night of Winter, June 28th, optimized for Xbox Series X and S, and will have smart delivery. The story takes place in an old stronghold at the last days of a great battle. You died, but your will was stronger than your body, so you woke up again to continue the siege in a never-ending night. Remembering little more than your purpose, you'll have to leave the dungeons, advance through the stronghold's outskirts, and reach the highest tower to find the heir and finally end your curse. Local news with Cliff Rockslide, June 28th. You're the camera person of Butterfly Valley's #1 influencer, Cliff Rockslide. From every shot like you were a professional, and follow the stories to make Cliff famous. Local news with Cliff Rockslide is a first-person visual novel with an amazingly funny story to laugh for days. Mr. Trials, June 28th. Test your skills in Mr. Trials. Complete in 50 amazing levels over 5 different worlds. Beat the stunt score to receive the golden helmets. Have you got what it takes? New Lands 2, June 28th. See what it's like to be a farmer and maker of sweet treats. Grow cocoa leaves, build mills, make squirrel houses, and decorate your own farmhouse. Work your new lands and become the best maker of sweet treats around in new time management game New Lands 2. Nocturnal Visitors, June 28th. One ordinary November night, Jamie witnessed a paranormal event. Shortly afterwards, he was transported to Albaros, a mysterious alternate version of Earth where magic and science coexist in almost perfect harmony. He quickly becomes part of Seek, an organization that investigates crimes that are a threat to both worlds. Play as Jamie and other characters with unique personalities and explore overworldly scenarios, solve puzzles, and investigate gory crime scenes. It's like the TWA from Marvel? That's what that sounds like to me. Undercat, June 28th. A long time ago, all the animals lived in peace in their vast city, the Citadel. But then evil cats took over, exiled dogs beyond the city walls, and sent others to work in factories and mines. Now, the dissenters have united to form the resistance. It's time to overthrow the tyranny of cats. So I think it's clear the developer of this game which animals they prefer. But I feel bad for all the cat people out there. That's it for games this week. Let's move on to retro review. This week we're jumping into the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. This review is particularly special because it was my first experience with both an Elder Scrolls game and a Bethesda game. So let's get into it. Morrowind was released on the original Xbox back in 2002. And let me tell you, it's a game that truly pushed the boundaries of what was possible at the time. As a first-timer in the Elder Scrolls universe, I was immediately struck by the sheer depth and openness of the world. Gameplay and world building. The world of Morrowind is vast, mysterious, and incredibly detailed. From the moment you step off the boat in Cydia, Nia, you're thrown into a land teeming with unique creatures, diverse landscapes, and intricate lore. The freedom to explore, make choices, and forge your own path was unlike anything I had experienced before on a console. Graphics and atmosphere. Graphically, Morrowind might not hold up to today's standards, but there's a certain charm to its visuals. The alien landscapes with their giant mushrooms and volcanic ashlands create an atmosphere that both otherworldly and immersive. The music and sound design further enhance this, drawing you into a game's richly textured environments. Character creation and progression. One of the standout features for me was the character creation and progression system. The ability to customize your character's race, class, and skills made each playthrough unique. Whether you chose to be a stealthy Khajiit, a magic-wielding Altmir, or a battle-hardened Nord, Morrowind catered to a wide range of playstyles. Quest and exploration. The quest structure in Morrowind is expansive and rewarding. Unlike modern games with their quest markers and linear paths, Morrowind requires you to pay attention, read your journal, and sometimes even get a little lost. This might be daunting for some, but it makes for a more immersive and satisfying experience when you finally complete a quest or discover a hidden area. Challenges and criticisms. Of course, Morrowind isn't without its challenges. The combat system can feel clunky and dated, especially if you're used to more fluid mechanics of newer games. There are also occasional bugs and glitches which were somewhat common in the Bethesda titles of that era, and some say even still to this day. However, these issues are minor compared to the overall richness of the game. Playing Morrowind on the original Xbox was a transformative experience. It introduced me to the vast open-ended gameplay that Bethesda is known for, and it has set a high bar for future games in the genre. Despite its age, Morrowind remains a beloved classic and must play for any fan of RPGs. So if you've never ventured into the world of Morrowind, I highly recommend giving it a try. It's a game that offers a deep, rewarding experience that you won't soon forget. All right, that's it for today's episode of the Xbox Report. Thank you for tuning in. As always, please follow me on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave a review if you can, because it really helps. Also, you can find video clips on my YouTube channel under all one word, The Xbox Report. You can also find video clips on TikTok, The Xbox_Report. So please follow, rate, and review. It helps the Xbox Report grow as a channel. And stay tuned for more in-depth reviews and discussions for all things Xbox. Until then, happy gaming.